What their forefathers were told. The 19th of September, 2024. What their forefathers were told. Too many connotations. Not me. And if I stay, would you treat me in the same way you would fare? And if you would just remember that your life is not in vain. There are reasons for the decisions that someone takes in their life, even the decisions that make a director choose to portray the story the way they do. My daughter Riley, she just recovered from having leukemia. Oh no, it's okay now. It's just tough load for that little one. She doesn't want anyone to know about it. She felt cursed, like she was chosen to be cursed. This is an absolutely unfair association that people would be chosen to be cursed. But she's getting over that feeling, so then the child's case is used to give him passage where he would be able to escape persecution for the multiple crimes that he had committed. Then there are those who would faint when someone they like would as little as gesture them. It is no wonder that salutation is made obligatory and akin to a good in charity. What if the reason why people are looking for employment is because they are sad with their lives? What if the reason why they would compete with one another on appearance and showing off what they have done through what they publicly say about themselves, like someone is interviewing a person's CV instead of their knowledge? Why would people speak about themselves in the public sphere as though they are telling the world about their achievements rather than provide evidence or speak about the truth above all? Those who speak through the tongue of science, trying to prove God's existence through science, are in fact made to represent pawns in a game. They only speak what they are allowed to speak when they would be made to stay silent when silence fails them. They speak in the language and using the terminology that could be found in video games, claiming to invoke the words of a previous scientific scholar. What happens when the invoked sentence does not serve to explain reality as it should have been made to? What if reality cannot be put into words that can be spoken by those who do not fear God? We seem to admire the footsteps that Jesus walked than the footsteps this other person walked. It is like when they started talking about Jesus, they were essentially asked to say what religion they are following. The God question, I think, is a question of metaphysics, but it's also a question of science. What do you think the God question is? I think it's a question of belief and friendship. God is the source of knowledge and science.